What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TD Fans Talk, home of the real Miami Dolphin fans. We are live here on a beautiful Monday night. We got Monday Night Football in about an hour, but I decided to go live because it is Victory Monday. We ain't even going to act like it ain't Victory Monday, like we didn't get our first win yesterday, but we did, man. We got our first win yesterday, and we're going to pretty much bask in that glory for a little bit tonight. But it's going to be a special night because I'm glad to announce that I'm going to be opening up the floor for all of you all to join the conversation tonight about how you feel about our first win, what you think about it, what's the deal, what's going on. Man, that's what it's about, man. One moment, guys. Let me get my chat going here. There it is. There go my comment section. Feels good, baby. We should be losing. Oh, Lord, don't start that. This has been the worst Victory Monday ever. Yes, you're right, but we'll talk about it. Really, it ain't the worst Victory Monday. We'll talk about it.
Why did they say that?
Because some things happened with our team today that are devastating. I'm going to talk about it, baby. Some people probably ain't heard about it yet, but we're about to talk about it. But it's not really devastating, and I'm going to explain why, man. Listen, all right, let me go and get the elephant out of the room, okay? First and foremost, Preston Williams is out for the season with a torn ACL. We just found that out today. Our undrafted rookie wide receiver who's turning out to be the greatest thing since the greatest thing, all right? He is out for the season with the knee injury, torn ACL. All right, so first and foremost, it ain't that big of a blow. And why isn't that big of a blow? Because, hey, we feel that we know what we have in this guy. Now, it doesn't help that it's an ACL, but we're going to assume he's going to come back, put the work in, and come back full stride, all right? But at the end of the day, we know what we have in him. I think he's proven himself to this point to where even if he doesn't end up being an NFL starting number one receiver, he is a reliable receiver at the least the nominal factor for our team. Even if the injury doesn't make him the same, he is a good option on this team, even if he doesn't come back 100, even if it just doesn't matter. He's going to be a part of the future. So we know what we have in that situation. All right. Now, he'll come into next season rested around the NFL team, maturing himself. Now, actually, people underestimate the value of being able to watch the game, watch your teammates, watch them go out there and do it, not actually be in the fray. Get to sit back and watch. It might help him as well. And it's going to be all right, y'all. Preston Williams is gone. I think Isaiah Ford is pretty much probably going to be the guy to move up. We shall see. But Preston Williams is gone. No love lost for TD because at the end of the day, all we wanted out of a Preston Williams this year was to determine, did we find something? Did we find something? Did we find a gem? And we did. We got our answer. What more did we want this season from him? Think about it. What more did we want from him this season? Yeah, he had his moments of Butterfingers, this and that. He's the youngest player on the team, just about. It's fine, y'all. It's not a big loss, okay? It's fine. I mean, I'm an optimistic person, and I think we're going to win out, go to the Super Bowl. But the way things are going this season so far, it's fine, y'all. It's fine. Let him go through his rehab. Unfortunately, he had his first major injury, but at least we got time for him to be a part of this team day one opening the season next year. We have a shot at that. That's all that matters. Now, the second elephant in the room that happened today. Mark Walton suspended 4 games for his 3 off-season arrests. Now, we already knew this was coming at some point. I was actually 2 weeks ago, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, man, Mark Walton is showing up. He balling. Whatever happened? The league never revisited this? What's going on? They already settled his case 2 months ago where he got he's on probation. And as long as he stay out of trouble, as time goes, everything will be all good. But the league never came down and handed anything. And I was sitting there to myself, thinking to myself, you know what? Hey, let me just shut up because I ain't trying to bring no awareness and attention to it. It is what it is. The league didn't hand out their punishment. He already went through the judicial system. It is what it is. Maybe they didn't see any issue. And all of a sudden today, they want to come after the kid making a name for himself. The NFL want to come knocking on the door, hating. Say, hey, we ain't forget. Come on, sit down for 4 games, young man. Come on, sit down for 4 games. All right? I know you got it all straightened out with the law. You ain't going to jail. You ain't doing this. You're not doing that. But at the end of the day, sit down, man. Sit down. And all of this thing stemmed from, that's where all this stuff stemmed from, okay? That's where it all stemmed from is the summer. Now, I know it was about the substance abuse, but trust me, all this stemmed from this summer. I personally know that there are several players that who's even been tested with substances and nothing happened. But in regards to certain ones, PEDs and stuff like that, then they actually do stuff. So it is what it is. Mark Walton is another one. I think we're coming into knowing what we have, but it couldn't have worked out any better. And here's why. You just lost Drake, first of all. You got Balaj and Walton on the out here playing, but now you get to see Laird. You get to see a little bit of Laird now. See what he can do in real game time situation. And that's what I'm looking forward to. That Laird can, let's see what Laird can do, because we need to know that we have 3 good backs. And now Balaj also should get a ton of carries, man. This is his coming out party. This is Balaj's coming out party. Let you know why. When you do running back by committee, it's hit and miss sometimes. Sometimes you cannot blame the running back. If Balaj is in the first 3 plays and on first down, they know it's a run and they come and they got him, -2 yards. Second down, they know it's a run. Oh, but they give him 3 yards. Now it looks like he has 1.5 for carry. Third down, we throw the ball. We punt, okay? Next series, Drake gets in. He might break one. It makes the stats look better, but it's a circumstantial thing. So now Balaj has no excuse. He gets tons of carries. Even when he's tired, he's going to get carries. And Laird's going to come in and get some carries as well. And they'll probably use Jakeem Grant and Albert Wilson a little more, jet sweeps and stuff, just to make up for some of that. But this is Balaj's opportunity. If he screws it up, that's solely on him. If he screws this opportunity up, he got 4 games to say, I'm that guy. I'm that guy. Because if he doesn't, Mark Walton is going to come right back into his spot. It's not like it's an injury suspension. It's not an injury suspension. I mean, there's no such thing as an injury suspension, but it's not an injury as of why he's gone 4 games. It's no type of suspension or anything like that. This is solely the league coming down. He's healthy. He's ready to come right back in that spot, Balaj. You just been handed keys to a Porsche. Drive it well, young man, because if you don't, they already got a driver. So a lot of answers are going to happen from this, man. A lot of answers are going to come out of this. So yeah, I like stuff like this. I mean, what difference would it have made if those guys played this year overall? So I like stuff like this. Now we get to get more in-depth answers on, hey, can Patrick Laird actually be a guy for the future as a second back or a third back, or even a few years from now working his way to the top? Is Balaj somebody that we're going to end up doing like Drake? Is he hit and miss, or is he going to come in and take it all? If he comes in and take it all, we'll ride with him on Walton. If he's not taking it all, we're going to give him more reps, increase his value, and trade him just like we did Drake. Miami is infamous for that. The year before they're going to trade you or think that they might trade you, they will boost your value. They will give you the carries. They will play you out. They will boost your value. And Drake started all the way with the Miami Miracle. His name was on the radar from a play, and then they put him in positions to always look like you. Man, they were speaking so highly of Drake. I mean, he's a great back. He's this and that. Listen to the interviews. Listen to the interviews, man. They sell these players that they're about to trade easily. I see it. I see it every single time. It's part of the reason I be feeling like I know whenever they're going to trade somebody. I know the Tunsil conversations, the way they would speak about it. The way they would speak about it when he said Tunsil is not on the trade block. The way he spoke about it wasn't a definitive. It was let me be clear. He's not on the trade block right now. No one's on the trade block right now. Why you need to include right now? Because that is an important piece of the message, man. They're telling you all the moves. You just got to read through it. So, Balazs, put up or shut up. It's that simple, man. So those are the elephants in the room. Mark Walton, Preston Williams. Tough day. But we up. We up, baby. We got our first win. That's all that matters, man. We got our first win, and we put together a good game of football. Was it a great 4 quarters? No, it wasn't. But we finally put together a game of football. And above all, isn't it funny how our defense looks a little better when some of the stars aren't even in? Yeah, they're not the star level, but sometimes I be wondering some of these things, man. You have to wonder some of them, man. But once again, we talked about Preston Williams. We talked about Mark Walton. Preston Williams showed you yesterday why that's my proof of why I feel the way I feel. Why I feel the way I feel about this kid. He's going to be fine for the future, even with the injury. Come back healthy, young man. Yesterday proved that. But now, what do y'all got to say about Mike Gesicki now? Is Mike Gesicki a bust that everybody feel? Now, I know, TD, it's only been like 2 games he's played well, because this ain't the first one. Let's get it straight now. He's been coming on and on and on as time is gone. The last 3 weeks, he's been having this crescendo coming up. So is Mike Gesicki this bust that everybody was saying, oh, Gesicki ain't the guy. He's a bust. And I'm constantly telling people, back up, chill. I mean, you got to understand. Last year he was needed to block more because we had no protection. And then when he would go out for a route, the quarterback's already on his butt. I was telling y'all, relax. Mike Gesicki has big playmaking ability. I'm telling you, Mike Gesicki should, if utilized properly, he should become the next Jason Witten. He should literally become the next Jason Witten. And I mean that. He just got to become a better blocker like Jason Witten, but he's more athletic than Jason Witten. If he could just get Jason Witten's blocking skills, he's way more athletic than Jason Witten. Now, I know that's saying a lot for a guy who ain't put no numbers up yet, but I'm telling you, he has that capability. In the right system with the right protections in the right time, Gesicki is going to be a huge weapon. He can literally be, to me, he can be an 8.5 out of 10 Gronkowski. That's how I feel. He can be an 8.5 out of 10 Rob Gronkowski. Because his frame ain't big enough to like block off people like Gronkowski, but his athleticism is way better. His athleticism is way better, man. Way better. And I'm telling y'all, this is why you can't write these players off that early. Let me give you another one. Please, baby. Let me give you another one. DeVante Parker. We done wrote that man off 6 times past the moon. DeVante Parker, we have given up on him 50 million times. We never had a problem with DeVante Parker's play, but he never available on the field. And look at what a healthy DeVante Parker's doing right now. He looks like he's having one of the best seasons of his, well, obviously he is. He's having one of the best seasons of his career. And still ain't have a breakout go-off game, just a consistent eating. Consistent eating. Can you grab me one more bottle of water, please, brother? Thank you. Consistent eating, man. Getting the job done. You got to check out my new Dolphins one, man. This boy fire right here. This boy fire. Go Fins, baby. Man. Shout out to you, EM Dolphin fan. What's up, man? Shout out to the mod squad. Everybody in the mod squad in the building. Let me keep going before I bring people in on the chat. Tonight, I'm going to bring a few people on, see what y'all got to say. But right now, I'm just going through all my thoughts first. Yeah. Yeah, so, and guys, don't forget panel conversation tomorrow. We're going to have some real good conversation, man. I know it gets to college football a lot, but that's what it's about. That's what it's about, man. We got a lot to talk about tomorrow. Let me finish giving my breakdown, okay, on Victory Monday. So DeVante Parker, back to the subject at hand. DeVante Parker. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling y'all, once again, a player in the right situation without all the pressure on him, his name is going to get called 5, 6, 7, 8 times a game. When we get, man, listen, y'all even underestimating the fact that we not even at 100% right now. We got injuries. We got players that ain't even going to be going to war with us next year. At least 2 or 3 of them offensive linemen ain't. They ain't going to war with us next year. I'll say 2 of them not. You know? I mean, we got pieces that's going to make this team so much better in the offseason. And when all of that happens, do you know how much better that's going to elevate DeVante Parker's game, Mike Gesicki's game? Do you know how much better those guys' games are going to – man, Preston Williams. Now it's just going to be on them to make sure they're not dropping balls and they're holding the ball. I'm telling y'all, man. Time to throw the ball, some of those routes. I'm telling you, y'all better notice what we have, and they're not big name guys, but they're going to make names for themselves. They're going to make names for themselves. But DeVante Parker, man, this is why you sign him on the deal that you signed him on. 2 years, $10 million, $5 million per. In the second year, not even guaranteed. Yeah, they're going to pick up that option next year, barring another injury. Barring another injury. Or a major letdown, and look at the rest of the season. If he can stay healthy, he's going to get most of the targets. He's going to get most of the targets. It's him now. And now Albert Wilson, Jakeem Grant got to step up. They've been kind of hiding those guys. They've been kind of non-existent. But a part of the reason they've been non-existent is because Preston Williams brings so much more of the package than they do. Preston Williams got the height over both of them. He got the hands because they've been dropping balls too. He got the hands. He got the route running. He got the skill. He got the body. He got the frame. He got good speed burst. They have good change of direction right away. That's the only thing they have that those guys, not to say they don't have, but they can't have as well because those guys' center of their body are lower. They can stop on routes faster and do all type of stuff. But that's why these guys haven't gotten much shake either. People underestimate that. Oh, well, they're still hurt. They haven't put them in the game much. That's not what's happening. They're not number 1, number 2 on the depth chart. That's what's happening. DeVante Parker and Preston Williams is coming out there number 1 and number 2. And when you run a third receiver, that's when one of those guys are coming out there. If y'all haven't noticed, those guys are starters, Preston Williams and DeVante Parker. What up, Tyreek Huggins? What's up with you, man? Shout out to you, homie, being here live tonight with the donation. He said, TD, what's up, big bro? I'm great, man. I'm great. Everybody who donate to the channel, I appreciate your love and support, man. Putting color on the screen. But yes, man. Yes. DeVante Parker and Preston Williams, those guys, they're going to be even better. All right. Albert Wilson, TD, let's talk. Miami number 1. What about them? I'm going to invite people on in a little bit. What's up with everybody entering the comment section right now? I see y'all. But yeah, moving right along though, guys. Who else? Who else that I want to talk to? Listen, see, it's players like this that we're not really talking about much. They may make a play here and there, but it's whatever. Players like Nick Needham. He fits Flores' scheme so well, man. He oh my gosh. I mean, even that sack that he got on Sam Darnold, you should have saw how he disguised it. He had his body facing the boundary, like he's going to pick up this tight end and shadow him. And as soon as the guy on the other side showed blitz and the running back looked over there, he squared his body up and they hiked the ball and he took off. That was set up pre-snap. I don't know if y'all noticed that. That was set up pre-snap. That was scheme. That sack was scheme. The commentators got it wrong. The commentators said that's just blown coverage. No, that is a hell of a scheme that was ran. The way Nick Needham was sitting on that line is almost as if he had that tight end and he was going to play him to the boundary. In the opposite side, the nickel showed blitz, and the running back in the backfield looked to the left at the nickel, and they hiked the ball, and the running back went right over there, and all the nickel did is act like he was coming in, and the running back went. The running back did it right. That's my guy. I see who the blitzer is. When this ball hike, I got to go pick it up. But it was a stunt because it was coming right from the same side. It was a thing of beauty. Y'all got to go check that out, man. Y'all got to go see that play. So I give it up to Needham for selling it, and he did a hell of a job on that play. But I will be wrong if I ignore the coaches. I'll be wrong if I ignore the defensive scheme used on that. I saw that. I saw the way they set that up. It was a thing of beauty, man. But players like Nick Needham, you can't sleep on. I'm not saying he's going to turn out to be the solidified starter. I'm not saying he won't. But I'm not saying that he will. But see, it's players like that if we weren't doing what we're doing this season, you're still looking for good depth out there when you had it all this time. These are the type of things nobody talks about. These are the things, man. And it's important. Who else? Christian Wilkins. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Christian Wilkins. Shout out to him, first of all, getting his first sack. Hitting us with the Power Ranger or whatever. He got his first sack. But when I watched some of that film, man, there's some things that I did notice that he could do better. Like he has to make sure he doesn't over pursue on some run plays. I did notice that. He clogged in the middle, but he's drifting with it, which causes his body leverage to be off. So if it cuts back, he's going to lose that battle. The guy's going to push him. He cannot over pursue. He got to stay disciplined. But what I saw overall, man, I'm telling y'all now, this was a great first round pick at defensive tackle. This kid is literally going to be a beast of the future, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all underestimate how much better he's even going to be when he doesn't get as many double teams. And not only that, when you get some dogs at defensive end and they start running them schemes, that's when them defensive tackles get off sometimes. I'm telling you, when the quarterback got to step up because them DNs coming around so fast, but them tackles them came all through, man, the kid got a future, man. See, these are all the things we get to notice this season. Otherwise, we just be talking about how well we're doing, and man, I'm proud. He just got to keep it up and keep getting better too. Keep getting better. See, this ain't no Charles Harris situation. This ain't a Charles Harris situation where it's like, he hasn't. See, I know Christian Wilkins. I don't know why I keep saying Williams. His stats don't show up, but his presence does. Quite a bit, man. Who else we got? Who else stood out in the game that I'm really tripping on mentioning right now? Who stood out to me? Anybody else stood out that made me say, oh my gosh? Yes. Ryan Fitzpatrick, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick stood out. Let me tell y'all something. First of all, do not forget the fact that we got Ryan Fitzpatrick under contract next year. Team option, but we still got the man under contract. Okay? Flores says Fitzpatrick gives us the best chance to win. Here's also the problem that I see. I'm not saying that we're not going to draft a quarterback in this draft, but Fitzpatrick makes it, I'm going to tell y'all now, and this coaching staff, they have to be saying this. Fitzpatrick makes it hard to say, let's draft one this year instead of waiting to 2021. He makes it real hard for you to say that. Why? See, y'all may got the wrong idea why I say that. It's clear we're going to need a quarterback of the future, whether it's Rosen or a draft pick. It's clear, okay? But when you got a player like Fitzpatrick who's a good gap stop, see, it ain't just he's a gap stop. He's a good gap stop. And he's improved things in his own game this season. People haven't even studied Fitzpatrick or watched Fitzpatrick in the past. Less turnovers. And when he does turn it over, it's not just the most boneheaded turnover ever anymore. Fitzpatrick, the reason why he makes it hard to draft a quarterback in the first round, you already picks in 2021. Fitzpatrick makes it so that we can go into next year, go draft a lot more great players, defensive players, and we're just not ready for the quarterback yet. We want to build a team around the quarterback. Now we got Fitzpatrick still here to keep helping these young guys get better. But now Rosen's finally on his official year. Rosen, you done had a full season. You versus Fitzpatrick. If he beats you out this year in camp, because Flores and those guys could literally be saying best player plays. And what has Flores said religiously as of late? Fitzpatrick gives us the best chance to win. 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 Flores is a who's going to give us the best chance to win guy. If I don't care if Eric Rowe was playing better than Xavier Howard, Eric Rowe might end up on the field. That's just how it is with coaches like Flores, Belichick, and like that. That's how it is. So Fitzpatrick gives us the best chance to win. And I think since everybody wants to rush us getting a quarterback, this coaching staff in front office may not even be in a rush to get a quarterback. They may be saying, oh, I know we need a quarterback for the future. But we're not in a rush to get him because we can address so many other positions in this draft. We can address so many other positions in this draft this year. And bring in a few quarterbacks in later rounds, possibly. Test them out. But right now, we can go solidify this defense and get some more offensive line weapons and let them play under a veteran like Fitzpatrick to see how they hold up without excuse. Let's see how this team holds up without excuse, because once the rookie quarterback comes, he's going to get a few excuses. Even if he's making mistakes early on, let's not forget, he's young. We got to give him time. But there's no excuse for the players around if Fitzpatrick is holding the helm. And why does everybody ignore that being a strong possibility of what this team is doing? You know why? Because it's not the sexy possibility. It ain't the one that get everybody excited, like tanking for Tua, like tank for Chase. You know, it's not the greatest. It's not the way what I want to what fans want to hear right now. That we're going into next season with Fitzpatrick at the quarterback and him and Rosen battling again, and we brought in another quarterback in the draft in the 3rd or 4th round to test out. It's not what they want to hear. But it could be very well what this team is doing. All these reports and all this, all that. None of these people know. Let me tell you one thing I will tell you about Chris Greer and the Dolphins organization. What's happening in our front office? Oh, they keep it tight. They keep it tight. And like when have we ever? That's one thing we can probably agree on. When have we ever heard people say Miami wants to get this guy? They're high on that guy. Every year we hear that, and we don't get one of them. We don't get one of them. All these guys, Miami's high on this player. They're looking to take him right here. We don't get none of these guys that everybody be talking about every single year in the draft. I don't remember a draft where we said we going after that person and we going to get him yet. I don't remember a draft ever. Ain't nobody, man, it'd be hard to find anyone in the comment section right now that can say, I remember in 2016, I said we're going to go get this person and we got him. I remember Minka was on the board. I said, we're grabbing Minka and we got him. No, I cannot tell you when that has ever happened. Ever. That's one thing about this organization. When it comes to the moves they're going to make, who's getting all that stuff, you don't know nothing. They keep that stuff tight. They keep it tight. They keep it so tight, man. Man. Laramie Tunsil, the only reason you saw Laramie Tunsil was that night because he failed to us. Nobody knew we were getting Laramie Tunsil until he's available at this pick. We might get him, and we got him. Nobody knew we were getting no Laramie Tunsil. It's impossible to think we were getting Laramie Tunsil because he was projected top 3. He was projected top 3. Christian Wilkins was obvious. To who? I had him on my list up there, but ain't a lot of people knew that was an option. Let me show you. Let me give you proof of why people didn't know that was an option. They were crying that we didn't get Dwayne Haskins at the pick. Literally, 50% of the fan base crying instantly. Go back to their Facebook threads. Go back to draft night first round pick on all the Facebook Miami Dolphin pages. Go look at it. How could we pass up on a franchise quarterback in Dwayne Haskins? I'm like, oh my Lord. Franchise quarterback. Do y'all see that? Y'all got to stop listening to these scouts, man. These fake people giving this fake news to sell papers. Shout out to Gio Cabrera with the donation. How is your day going? Fins up. 9-7, baby. Let's go. It's going well. You know, I still have house guests. They're out right now. They went to the theme parks. So I'm getting it in right now, enjoying some time with you guys. But they'll probably be back in about 35 to 40 minutes. They've been at the theme park all day. So I'll be off again. I know that they're flying back home to Texas tomorrow evening. So I should be good for the live stream panel conversation. And then we're back to regularly scheduled, baby. Wake up with TD and breaking news in the panel conversations, guys. So I do have house guests if people still been wondering where I've been. All right. Let me see here. You okay? Awesome. Man, what was I saying? We were talking about, we didn't know any of these draft picks, man. But I'm telling y'all, man, y'all got to look at everything, how things are turning out and the way things are going. Last thing I wanted to discuss on Victory Monday. Last thing I wanted to discuss. I thought it was very interesting that Stephen Ross came in the locker room after the game to make sure he gave Brian Flores the first game ball and said, this is your first win, coach. Hope for many, many more. It was a very interesting exchange. If you don't believe Flores is long-term, you literally just hating and don't want to see him as the coach. That's just a reality. You'll be better off saying, I don't like him as our head coach, but he is long-term. But if you think that man's going anywhere anytime soon, you just really don't like him that bad that you think that he's getting fired because you are the furthest away from correct. The furthest away. Okay? I like that, though, from Ross to come in the locker room, game ball. It's you, coach. Your first win. I hope for many, many more. I like that exchange. I liked how his troops rallied around, dashed him with water, was excited for him and themselves. I like how he has that locker room. I like how he told them everybody's trying to break us apart. I love how he told them everybody's trying to break us apart. But you all fought. And how he kept reminding them in their face, players win games. He didn't say coaches. He said, I want to give the coaches some credit, but players win games. You done lost your mind if you don't think he has that locker room and hasn't had it since day one, despite everything, because everybody who we've traded has been by design. Outside of Laramie Tunsil, but once again, the design was you give us a ridiculous amount, we're going to design to make you have to, and that's what you're going to do. There ain't never been no mutiny. All you had was a player like Kenyon Drake or Minka Fitzpatrick who said, I want out. I don't want to be here. And they granted them their wish. There ain't no mutiny. On to the next. This man has that locker room on lock. Those players love Flores. Hell, Minka said it out of his own mouth. It had nothing to do with Flores. I like Flores. I just feel like this situation ain't right for me. Telling y'all, man, Flores is the future. Flores is the future. Period. He's the future. And to see that we lost Minka Fitzpatrick because he didn't want to be here, to see that, I'm going to tell you now that that's a priority in the draft. They have to go replace him. They have to replace him. They have to. And they're going to. They're going to, man. Yes, Walton and Preston out. But anywho, man, we got 30 more minutes. I want to go ahead and bring you all in on the conversation. We're going to keep it moving quick. I want as many people as possible to join us tonight. The link is in the comment section as of right now. If you want to join this conversation, we're going to keep it short and sweet. I'm not keeping everybody on forever. I'm not keeping you on forever, so don't get mad if I'm rotating you in and out. If it's a lot of people, we rotate. We rotate. But you have an opportunity to join the conversation by clicking on the link, and I will bring you in on the screen. All you have to do is click the link. Thank you, everyone who donates to the channel. The PayPal link is in the description of the video below. The super chat is below. Make sure you hit that like button. It's crazy. We got 71 likes, but 163 people in the room. Hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. Let's get 100 likes on this video, guys. Jordan, what's up, man? We can't see you. Where are you?
There you go. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
You can?
Yes, yes. We're looking at your feet.
Yeah, my camera does not work.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, my camera don't work. All right. So, I got a question.
What's your question, boss?
All right. What's your ideal draft as of right now?
My ideal draft as of right now? What do you mean? Where we're gonna pick or who we're gonna pick?
Yeah. Who do you want right now? Because I mean, Fitz, you don't think that maybe Fitz could probably hold it down for another year?
Yeah, that's the point I was making.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I like it. I would say this. I mean, it's no secret. Everybody knows. I want Chase Young, man. I want Chase Young right now. If I had opportunity, that's who I want. Guys, if I can't see your screen, I need to be able to see your screen. Brandon Hudgens, if you're there, I need to see your screen. What's up, Gio Cabrera? What's up, man? Oh, Gio must be can't hear me. Yeah, you all can call in. All you have to do is, don't call in. This is a stream. All you have to do is click on the link. It'll bring you in, and I'll have you backstage, and I'll bring you forward. Is that Goku? Is that Goku? Ooh. You know, I just realized, hey, Super Saiyan Blue Goku is close to Dolphin colors. So that's what's up, man. That's what's right, up, baby. Ultra Instincts in the house, baby.
That's right, man. What's up, brother?
Oh, let's go, man. What's up, man? I'm a huge DBZ fan, man. All right, way back when I was in middle school, I used to be walking home. Got to make it home by 5. Gotta go watch Goku beat up on Nappa.
Hey man, this was my son's Halloween outfit, and it was Dolphins colors, baby. It's perfect.
Hey, tell your son I know what time it is, man. I know what time it is. Vegeta, I see you, Ronnie Nelson. But yeah, man, who is that? Jordan, I see you. Brandon Hudgens, can you hear me? Man, we can't hear Brandon.
Yeah, I can hear him.
I think he in a steam room, man. Brandon, you might want to reset it up because we can't hear you, bro. We can't hear you at all.
Hello with the million. Yo.
What's up, Dolphins on top?
Yo, what's up?
What's up with you, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
What jersey is that you got on? Woo! You got the Merino.
Yeah.
8:30.
How y'all feel about this first win? Y'all let me know, man.
Feeling great.
I'm happy.
It felt good today, man.
I'm glad we beat the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
First W, man. Yes.
That was an easy win. We weren't even trying to beat them, and we beat them.
That's crazy, man. Hey, I don't want to say we weren't trying. People going to start that tanking stuff.
Yeah.
Man, we got our first W, man. So what do y'all think, man? What did you learn from the game? We can start with you, Dolphins on top.
We played good. Well, we played decent. But our defense needs to play a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
And offense playing pretty good. And, yeah, so
what you think about Mike Gesicki?
he's really good. Really good, I think.
You turning it up, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So are you heard about Preston Williams being out for the season with an ACL and Mark Walton 4-game suspension?
No, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, man, it's a tough day for us, but it's all right. It's gonna be all right. Colin, I see you, Colin. Sorry, y'all. Colin just checked in. Colin be live, man.
Let's go, baby. Fins up. I'm coming outside. I'm in Virginia right now. Let's go.
Colin, we got the first W, man. You excited?
I'm more than excited, baby. Fins up.
Ooh, I see you, man. Colin be live, y'all. I'm telling you, Colin be live and lit every time. Every time. I love it, man. Got to show you. My wife just got me these, man. I'm going to have to rock them soon, man.
Let's go.
Hey, so Esteban, talk to us, man. What you
What's
think
up,
about
baby?
the game? What you think about the game yesterday?
Man, dude, I was happy because I took that Steelers loss pretty hard, man. I really wanted that win, but we finally got one, so it feels good to finally win, man. I'm not liking this losing every week too much, but the way that I see it is it's progressively getting better. You watch every game, it's like the only thing I can relate it to is like lifting. Like in high school, I used to lift a lot, and when you bench press or you squat, you don't just automatically throw on 45-pound plates on each end. You put 5 here, 10 there, and that's what I see with the way the coaches little by little getting the team just better and better every week. That's what I just want to see, guys that continue to play every week, and see how this coach is having an effect on these players. And I know it's going in the right direction. It doesn't feel at all like what the Jets had. Because there was a lot of talk about how the Jets were going to do something this year. They finally had all the, weapons they needed. And look what this is we're building it. The foundation for our team is starting out the right way. And that's what I appreciate. I don't care if that's the only win for the season. If we get 2 or 3 more wins, I just feel like it's a destiny type. It feels like destiny that we're finally going to be a winning team. And I don't care what position we are in the draft. You got 3 first-round picks, and you got a coach that knows how to coach guys up, guys that weren't drafted to be better players. And he's going to have all these picks. I mean, we don't necessarily gotta get a quarterback, but I would say I'm going to go ahead and give credit to Itez because I hadn't really thought about getting the quarterback from Oklahoma. I know I'm a Burrows fan, but if that quarterback's still there, man, and we can snag him later on, I mean, who's to say that this guy isn't going to help turn this team around either? When we can still sit there and get Chase Young, on this college season, man. If you're a Dolphins fan, this is the year to watch college football. All the main matchups, find out what's out there, what talent's out there. That's the way when the draft comes around, where we should be drafting,
Yeah, it has me watching college football a whole lot more now, man.
Oh, yeah, man, for sure, man. I can tell you 5 players, man, that have stood out to me this college season. I know you've been talking about Chase, and I finally am starting to see what you were seeing. But I'm big on Burrows, man. I'm a Texas fan, and Burrows caught my eye the second week of college, and he beat my team. But I noticed that he did a lot of stuff where they just seemed like they were going to get to this guy, and he just had the instincts, he had the heart, and at the end of the game, the first thing I thought was, man, that'd be a nice quarterback if Miami could snag him. But it's not like it's going to be a surprise to me at the end of the college season. I think he's going to be the top QB for sure. That's for sure. Better than Tua, better than what's his name?
I'm telling you, the game they play each other is going to decide it. And that's this Saturday. We're going to be live on this channel. So if y'all want to watch LSU versus Alabama, that's going to be the game to watch, all right? We're going to be live on this channel, man. I hope y'all can tune in.
Man, I got to say one thing, TD, though. I've watched Tua, and I wasn't siding with you, but a lot of the stuff that you brought up about that guy, man, I feel like I wasted my time watching those games because he does not handle pressure very good, man. Everything that you said about progression, not handling pressure, he doesn't. Look, man, this is the one distinction between Tua and Burrows for me, man. When it matters and you need to play to be made on instincts and heart, it feels to me that Burrows has the it. You always hear people say the it. Burrows has it, man. And I don't think Tua does, man. I just don't. I'm not a fan of him. But you know what? If we go for Chase for our first pick, that would be awesome, man. I would love. Chase is legit. Chase, man, that dude.
That's what I want, man. I want Chase Young, and like I said, the whole Burrow thing, I've decided myself. I'm just gonna wait till it all goes down. And Moneybags 305, I see you in the building. What's up, man? What's going on?
What's good, TD?
I'm good, man.
Yesterday.
Hey, we got it. We got it, man. What you think about it?
That was great. It was awesome. Gase had his head down and the hat turned back, and he couldn't show his face.
Man, I loved it, man. Hey, that's the way you're supposed to do it. You don't get beat by the coach you replace now. You don't get beat by the coach you replace.
That's right.
Hey, man. Hey, I like the team win yesterday. I just like the way that they put it together. So what do you think about this Preston Williams, Mark Walton stuff?
Preston Williams hurt for the season. That's a big blow. I mean, he was like the number one receiver that we had other than Parker.
Did you know he was the number one targeted receiver in the entire NFL this season?
Exactly. This guy's like ultimate talent.
And Preston Williams 4 week hiatus. The NFL sitting him down for 4 weeks.
Is that Mark Walton?
Mark Walton. Who did I say?
Preston Williams hurt.
Oh yeah, I meant Mark Walton. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's tough,
I think
man.
We still loaded at running back. It's just that receiver. We wasn't that deep at receiver.
Yeah, well, these injured guys got to get back in the scheme of it. Albert Wilson and Jakeem Grant. That's who needs to get back in the role of things. We haven't heard anything from these guys, man. Gio, what's up, man?
Nothing.
Nothing. You just chilling?
Yeah.
What's going on, man? You at school today?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
7th.
So you playing football yet?
Yeah.
So what position you play?
Tight end and backup quarterback.
Woo! Dolphins future starting quarterback. Look at him. He on TD Fizz talk right now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ryan
Dolphins on top,
Tannehill Jr.
Tannehill Jr. I don't know. Gio, were you a Tannehill fan?
Yeah, my family's actually pretty good friends with Tannehill.
Oh, awesome, man. Good to hear, man. See, I was always a Tannehill fan. People beat me up for it, but that's their loss. So at the end of the day, man. What's up, Dolphins on top?
Nope.
Talk to us, man. What you think?
Well, next game, we're probably going to do pretty bad.
Oh, come on, man. You think we're going to lose? You think we're going to lose to the Colts?
I mean, we might. Preston Williams.
I think this is momentum.
Yes. We're not going to lose another game. It's Super Bowl time, baby.
9-7.
9-7. Wild card.
I don't care where
Play.
I don't care where it goes, man. I trust the coach, man. Wherever it goes, man, I trust the coach. I got faith, man. We got to stick with one, man. We got to quit getting rid of coaches, but this one seems like he's going to be the one, man.
He is, man. Flores is the guy, man. I just like the way he's been handling things. And again, like I said earlier, I love what the Stephen Ross did when he came in there and gave Flores the game ball, man. He did that the right way to show that he has the full support of his coach through these hard times because he knew this is what it was going to be. And now it is, and we're going to be all right, man. Colin, man, talk to us, Colin. Colin, man, you can see us, Colin? I don't think we can hear Colin, man.
He probably muted.
Probably is. He's in and out right now. All right, guys. So, quick question. All right, I want to ask every single one of y'all a quick question. We'll start with Gio Cabrera. Are you there?
Yeah.
All right. So, top 3 players this season who will be starting next year.
Mike Gesicki.
Okay.
If Preston Williams is better, he will be starting.
Better in which way? Skill or health?
Both.
Okay.
And if I feel like we start Fitzpatrick one game if we don't get a good QB out of the draft.
Okay. See, that's kind of where I'm kind of leaning as far as that third pick. I like that one. Fitzpatrick, if we don't get a QB in the draft. People think that it's just an adamant thing that we have to get him this year. We'll see. What about yourself, Moneybags 305? Give me 3.
I like McMillan to start over this guy, Sam McGuavin.
Okay. I like that right now.
I would say Preston Williams.
Okay.
And we going with Taco Charleston.
Taco.
Yep.
So you think Taco will be starting next year, huh? I like it.
Yeah.
Hey, the contract permits it, so I like it. Colin, Colin, can you even hear us? No, Colin, man. Colin can't hear us, man. Dolphins on top. 3 players.
Preston Williams, DeVante Parker, and
Okay.
Talib.
Aqib Talib.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was a bold one. Aqib Talib. We'll see. That's interesting. What about yourself, Esteban?
All right, man. I'm coming with the fire, bro. I'm going all defense. McMillan, Baker, and Tankersley gonna come out and play
I like
for us.
that.
Flores is gonna coach him up, and he's gonna bring it, maybe. I wish, man. I'm all right. The Tankersley, I'm just playing, man. I wish that was gonna happen, but I'm gonna go with Gesicki, man. Baker, McMillan, and Gesicki.
Nice.
All right.
All right, let me give y'all my 3. Number 1, Jerome Baker, starting linebacker next year. Number 2, Raekwon McMillan, starting linebacker next year.
Yeah.
Number 3, Rashard Jones, starting safety next year. You
Can
heard
I
it
add
here.
Can I add
We gotta have a
someone?
vet. We gotta have a vet, man.
It's
That
not
makes
just
sense.
it's not just having a vet. When you look at his contract, it's inevitable, man. how do you not just pick up the contract? Because we're still dead cap for about 12 million, and it's only like a 16 million contract. How do you just lose 12 million just to save 4 when he's at least worth 4? So I can see him being on this roster again next season, unless somebody wants to go ahead and get rid of that contract for us. But we shall see. We shall see. So a lot of people said, "What's up?" We didn't name Xavier Howard.
Good one.
That's obvious.
X for show starting, no question.
Extra show start.
Yeah,
Van,
sure.
Somebody said Van Ginkel, Needham, Mike Gesicki. Well, it's a lot of options, man.
TD,
What's
what do you
up?
think about Webster?
Yeah, I got on my computer now.
Grant.
What did you say, Esteban?
Jakeem Grant.
What do you think about Webster, man? He makes some pretty good open field tackles,
It's
man.
hot.
I agree, but a lot of those players, it's a timing thing. Time will tell. They have to grow on us. You know my number one rule: earn it. Earn me mentioning your name all the time. When you earn that, you're worth being talked about. You know what I mean? So it's see, another thing people have to realize is this: exposure alone is going to garnish results. Okay, so everybody out there should be making some plays, even if they're bums. Everybody out there should be making some plays. But some are going to make more than others, and those are the ones who have to stand out.
True.
One moment, guys.
I like
I'm sorry. But yes,
You need
man.
to trade on
Hold on. Okay. All right. What's that, babe? Okay. And so guys, and listen, let me give a shout out to Jordan real quick because we have to shut the stream off at 8:00. Our house guests are going to be back. So we're going to be ending the stream at 8:00. But Jordan, talk to us, man. Welcome to the stream. How you doing?
What's up? I just moved from my phone to the computer real quick. All right.
Oh, you moved from the phone to the computer?
Yeah.
So what's going on, man? Tell us about Victory Monday. What's your thoughts?
I'm just happy we beat the Jets, bro. I don't like the Jets at all. I'm glad we showed up Adam Gase. I'm glad about all that. We're gonna have to see. I think we'll be good. I'm really upset about Preston being gone. He was on his way to like an 1,000-yard season. He was gonna be good. Not very happy about that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely.
Wait, what was I gonna say?
Keep Jakeem Grant.
Oh, well, no one can make fun of us anymore about being the worst team.
Hey, you're right about that, man. They ragging on the Jets. They're ragging on the Jets really bad right now. Also,
The Bengals.
you know what? Let me see. I'm gonna go around the room. It's one player on our roster that gets zero respect. He never gets shouted out, but he deserves more shout out than anybody on this team. Okay. Let's see if y'all know who that is. Take a guess, Jordan.
I don't know. If you were to say a few weeks ago, I've liked O'Leary for a while because I always thought he was a pretty good tight end, but he got cut. He got cut.
Esteban, who you got?
Fitzpatrick.
Gio, who you got?
Either Kalen Balazs or Rowe.
You can't do either, but
Rowe is not good. I don't like Rowe. No.
Moneybags,
isn't
who you
good.
got?
I got Bobby McCain. Bobby McCain solid all year.
Hey, Dolphins on top. Who is it?
Baker.
I like Baker.
Justin Jones got it right in the comment section, man. Why ain't nobody want to show our punter any love?
Matt Hack. Oh my God,
yeah,
I love Matt Hack. He's such a beast. He has a beast of actually, bro. He's a really good punter. He's a really good punter. All jokes aside, he's really good. He is. He has a leg, bro.
Punters are people too. Punters are people too.
Yeah, man. Our punter, if it wasn't for our punter, we might be 0-12 already, and we only played 7 games.
Hey, man, field position's a real thing in the playoffs, baby.
Man, Matt Hack is a real punter, man. He a Pro
He
Bowl
is
punter.
good.
If
He's
we don't
actually
get no
really
Pro
good.
Bowlers
He's a
this year,
goat.
which we shouldn't, Matt Hack better go to the Pro Bowl.
I'd agree with that.
He better go to
On
the
Madden,
Pro Bowl,
I
man.
had the top overall player on Madden.
Yesterday, but
No, I don't want Matt Hack to go to the Pro Bowl because they'll pick on us. They'll say the Dolphins were so bad, their punter.
The punter made the Pro Bowl.
When your punter make the Pro Bowl, that means your team punts a lot. Oh man, he has a great sample size to show it. Man, I don't want them ragging on us like that, man. That'd be crazy.
Oh man.
But guys, y'all hit that like button. We got 103 likes, 140 in the room. But guys, man, I appreciate y'all tuning in to TD Fans Talk.
Lost.
What's that? What's that?
I'm so glad the
Dolphins-
Patriots lost.
Oh,
too.
I didn't even bring
I'm
that
so
up.
glad.
Now we need one more team to lose.
The Niners.
the 49ers.
Gotta go down.
49. I don't even know why.
I like that. I love
I'm so
Bosa's great.
invested. I have no idea why, but I'm so invested in actually keeping that undefeated record. Have
Hey,
no
man.
idea why.
Oh,
Me
but
too.
they won't go
year.
undefeated. Are you kidding me? No, they'll lose to the Seahawks
I
next
am
week.
too.
Yo,
That's why I'm
They won't beat
happy
Russ.
The
No.
Patriots
Russ
lost.
is too good.
The 49ers decently tough.
Man, well, that's the thing. Their defense is give and take, but I'm gonna tell you now, man. Just 49ers just need to get their one loss, and then we good for the season, baby. We're good for the season. But listen, y'all, we got about 3 minutes. I appreciate all you guys coming on the panel conversation tonight on Victory Monday. I'm ending at 8:00, so I got about 4 more minutes. And then I'm gonna enjoy watching the game with my family and our guests. We're probably gonna watch the Monday night game together, so that's gonna be pretty fun. Enjoying that with them.
TD.
But yes, sir.
Who do you think should be our starting running back next week?
Next week, Kalen Ballage is gonna be the starting running back. And Patrick Laird will back him up.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a-
What happened with Walton again?
Sounds good.
Suspended 4 games, so he's done. So we're fine. We're fine at the position.
Wait,
This is
why is he
Ballage's
suspended?
opportunity to show who he
He can
is.
prove
You know,
himself now. Yeah.
Balaz is
Yeah.
a good player.
Wait, TD,
everything up
TD, do
to
you
this
know why
point
he
is
suspended?
Disney.
the league handed down the suspension, said something about substance abuse, but I think it has a lot to do with the offseason arrest. The
Yeah,
being
I
arrested
remember
in the
that.
offseason.
I do
So-
remember that.
Me too.
That's why to your kids, y'all stay out of trouble, man. Y'all stay in school. Hey, Jordan, man, what's up, man? What grade you in?
I'm in 10th grade.
That's what's up. You almost out of there, headed to college soon?
I'm trying to
Yes,
guess and
sir.
almost had it.
All
It's
right,
a
all right.
no.
You playing any football or no?
I did. I got a concussion.
Oh, that's you got out of
Yeah.
time. Smart man.
Ooh, that's
Smart
cool.
man.
I wrestle now, and that's fun.
That's what's up, man. But hey, all you guys, I appreciate you hanging out. Esteban, Dolphins on top, Gio Cabrera, Jordan. Y'all take care of business at school tomorrow. I love y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a
Wait,
great day, all
I
right?
got school
Yeah,
tomorrow.
thanks for having
I
us
got
on,
school
man.
tomorrow.
Huh?
Hey, TD, I got
I'm
one
not cool
message,
tomorrow.
man.
What's up?
All right, man. Okay, I got to side with EM because he's a Spurs fan. On
you
that-
about to- you about
On
to get
that, all right,
muted.
yes. Go Spurs, go,
Man, the
baby.
Heat are good, dude.
You pass on this message, baby. You pass it on, all right? I don't
Hey.
know about Tua, but you can bank on Burrows, baby. That's all I got to say, man.
Hey,
I
who
have
did
one more
agree.
question.
who did the
Bucks Burrow.
Spurs who did
Big
the
Bucks
Spurs
Burrow.
just lose to?
Hey, man, it's a long
No, you,
season, man.
you didn't answer the
Hey,
question.
You
You
let me
didn't
tell
answer the
let me
question.
tell you something. Let me
You
tell you
didn't
something
answer
about
the question. Esteban, please answer the question first.
Okay, we lost to the Lakers. This one game.
But ain't that
we got
who
one
EM was
season.
saying wasn't gonna beat the Spurs? Isn't that what EM was saying?
Hey, man, I can't speak for EM, but
But
what
you
I
just
do
you
know.
decided with them.
Okay, I mean, I side with them on the same basketball team, but as far as draft pick, man, you got to be crazy, man. Come on, man.
I have
Come
one
on,
more
man.
question.
All right,
What's
look.
up?
This is this. Go ahead,
Hey,
buddy.
TD,
Do we give Rosen another chance for the starter before the season's over?
Next
no.
camp is gonna tell that Gio.
I'm out of here, bro.
No.
I
Take him
don't
a
think
free
so.
All of y'all saying no, he is gonna get another shot. It's just gonna happen in camp.
I don't think
He's gonna have
he'll
to-
make anything of it.
I don't
Hey,
want
dude.
him to get another shot.
You never know. I think he's gonna get another shot, man. All it takes is Fitzpatrick to take a hit, man. You're gonna have to put him back in eventually.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
you're
right.
talking about this season? I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Nope. No.
Well, if playoffs are mathematically out of the picture, they might make that move, but I don't know. I think we're trying to win games no matter what, even if we're 0.
If we lose our next game, they might do it.
Maybe. But I got to get out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Love y'all.
See you, TD.
Love you too, buddy.
Fins up.
Pete,
Fins up, baby.
Love you.
Go
Fins up,
Fins, baby.
17-0. Nobody's beating that record.